Paris, France, 4:20 a.m. Oh, who's that dashing fellow? Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic! Here with my next LP, well after Donkey Kong Country that is, Sly Cooper and Thievius Raccoonus, or Sly 1 for short. Now let me just start up a new game here. I don't need this one. Yes, erase that. Alright, so here we go.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Yep, so this game has voice acting, which means I won't be speaking over all the text. Oh, and it also has this little, ow. I'm so used to the later games where that's a run button. It also has a little playable intro. Now, before we actually start, I think I'm just gonna run around, break some things, you know, let that little intro credits do its thing. Because I have beaten this intro stage before quickly enough to completely skip these. I think. Or at least enough to completely mess them up and thus ruin the experience. So yeah, this game wants to pretend to some extent that it's a TV show. Alright, now that the opening credits are out of the way.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Okay, now, how does Bentley know that, and how does Sly not know that? I mean, Sly's the one with a Master Raccoon heritage. You'd think this would have been explained to him by his dad.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention, you'll be fried to a crisp.
Thank you for that, Bentley. Now, there is actually a way to get down, like hopping here and then hopping to the other side, then the other side. But I prefer to go the direct route.
Quick, Sly! Smash the siren! That'll kill the alarm and power down security!
There we go. So yeah, in this game, the alarm things do not instantly fry you. They just set off an alarm and cause lasers that will fry you to appear.
Nice job, you're in! Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Oh, look. There's a sign of a panda. And I think some monkeys. Never noticed that before. And that is what exactly? I think it's a crocodile. A lot of crazy map. Is there anything over here? Just checking. Don't expect this one to be such a commentated speedrun like the last game was. I mean, I'm good at it, but I'm not that good at any one game in particular.
That door
I don't
must
think.
be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Maybe this open window would work. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Now let's just mess up the room, get coins. You know, just breaking and entering. Mostly.
Way to go, Sly! This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
937. There we go.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Alright, purple hippo thing. Murray? I think you said your name was Murray, right? Or did Sly say his name was Murray? I don't know. His name's Murray. For sure.
Yeah.
Criminal!
Oh boy.
Foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
And I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Yeah, the shadows in that cutscene, and in most of the cutscenes for this game actually, are kinda weird. At least compared to the later games in the series. Yeah, I picked this game because I was in a Crash Bandicoot mood, but as some of you may know from me mentioning in comments, my current recording setup isn't handling PlayStation 1 games very well.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
But it seems to be handling PS2 games very well. And this game has basically
Once again,
the same
my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip.
cutscene.
I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You
Plus,
rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Yep, that's basically the plot in a nutshell.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Oh, that's nice. What about our next one? Hey, Murray.
Oh! You want one?
No thanks. Oh, let's head off to the first mission. I'll probably end it after that, though.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
So, Sly Cooper in Time of Terror. I always love doing the overly dramatic and/or villainous voices. They're so fun. Anyway, first level, a stealthy approach. Now we can't 100% this level, or actually any level, right off the bat. But we can get kinda close.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Okay, first off, a climb move? Really? And second of all, these things.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
Yeah, the clue bottles in this game are a lot like the crates in the Crash Bandicoot series, with the exception that they don't give you any health things. Now, if you whack this mast, 2 more clue bottles. Those are pretty easy to miss. In fact, I've missed them sometimes when trying to rush through the game. Now over here we have another clue bottle, but I'm not going to go up that ladder. Darn it. Hang on a sec. Controls. Oh, come on. Really? Fine. I was trying to alter how the camera works, because it is currently annoying me. But it doesn't give me that option, no! Now here's a couple more clue bottles, and we can grab this rope. Not something you'd think of right off the bat. But you need it because it's the only way to get up to here, which has another 2. Ow. That was not supposed to happen. Hang on, I'm just gonna run back there. Fortunately, I don't need to get any of the clue bottles again that I already have. We still have.
Hold on, Sly. Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah. The searchlights function the same way as the lasers. And I mean exactly the same way as the lasers. I want to take care of this guy before I go get those clue bottles. Don't have any protection right now. This is one of those games where if you don't have protection, you're screwed. Right, there's the checkpoint. And here we
According
go.
to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Okay, well, it seems that neither of them think of the idea that he is a frog and frogs like rain, normally. But beside that, there is actually another good reason as to why he has that storm thing there. I think they talk about it later. If not, I'll mention it after I beat the world, which won't be in this part.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Yeah, could you guys please stop talking, because this is supposed to be a commentated LP, which means that I need to talk and you need to shut up. Thank you! What about me? I'm supposed to be talking! Well, if I can't find that much room for myself, then how the heck am I going to find room for you to talk? Good point, I guess. Thank you, Anthony. And I'm sorry if that's the only time you get to talk in this episode. Okay. Now here...
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Yep, that's why I've been collecting the clue bottles. The vaults are pretty much like the locations of wherever the gem would appear in later Crash Bandicoot games, I suppose. Oh, come on, I hit the circle button.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the
I know that, Bentley! Jeez, and I don't mind interrupting you there because you didn't say anything worthwhile. Whatever. We're almost there, though.
You found it, Sly! That's the final clue to crack the code! Now find that vault, and I'll give you the instructions to open it!
Alright.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
And he says that every single
The
time.
clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
Oh, wrong way. 98792. Alright, first vault of the game.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
So yeah, every single one of these vaults has a move. Some are useful, some not so much. This one is kind of in between. I mean, it can do this, but that's not really impressive. Oh, this little animation is pretty cool. This one not so much, but doesn't last too long. You don't see it too many times either. And there we go! That is the first proper level of the game completed. Now let me just get into the main hub, listen to whatever...
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high-voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator.
Okay.
And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which
Alright.
are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Okay. So, just a little bit of, getting to the actual hub of the place, and then I'll end the episode.
Lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
Yeah, and as Bentley failed to mention, getting 100 coins gives me a lucky charm. If I get one when I already have one, then it'll upgrade it to gold. And if I get 100 coins after that, then I get an extra life.
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine has sunk its fatal ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks. I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you fancy lowbrow, technically incompetent attack of gutter snipes, did your jobs right, we'd have some 100 ships by now. But of course, fitting boats is a fine, fine achievement. Carry on, my boys, carry on.
Okay, I only half heard that, but apparently the reason it's always raining around here is because he's creating the Welsh Triangle that was mentioned before. The reason behind that is so that ships sink and he can loot them for their cargo. Pretty smart. Okay, so I guess that since my time says we're at 24 minutes, that any way you slice it, the episode is over. So next time we'll be dealing with some of the levels around here. There should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of them. Alright. So, until next time, this is ShadwSonic signing out. Oh, wait. Before I leave, I need to mention something. Something that I've been leaving in the annotations up until now, but just realized that some of you might not actually have annotations on, and it's important enough to make sure that you all know. I actually take suggestions for the LPs that I do. Obviously, I didn't do one for this game or Donkey Kong Country because they were some of my first. But if you guys want to see me do a game, then let me know. And if I've completed it 100%, I'll probably do it. You know, if enough of you want it. I don't have a list of games that I've 100%ed yet anywhere, but I do plan on putting one up, maybe on a Facebook page or something. I still have to work the kinks out of that. out of those details. You know, since I don't actually have a Facebook page yet of any sort. But yeah, in case you're wondering why it needs to have so much rigmarole, I've beaten like over 100 games to 100% completion. So it's just going to take me a while to organize everything, and I've probably been talking for quite a bit of time in relation to how much gameplay there is, so I'm gonna stop it right now. So, like I said earlier, this is ShadwSonic, signing out.